Okay, in this video we're going to be looking at sequences, in particular finding the next two terms of a sequence and looking to see if we can write down the rule where possible. Now I'm saying where possible here, some of the rules you won't be expected to know at this level. We're looking at the adding, subtracting, multiplying and dividing in particular. So to start off with, we're looking to see if we can spot a relationship between the numbers. So between 14 and 17, 17 and 20, 20 and 23. Now you may be able to spot that already, but what I'd suggest you do is have a little look at writing the ones above. So between 14 and 17, there's a difference of 3, and I need to add on 3 to get there. Between 17 and 20, I also need to add on 3. And 20 to 23, I add on 3, which means the remaining two terms are going to be found by adding on 3 to those numbers. So if we look at this, I've got 23 add 3 would give me 26. 26 add 3 would give me 29. Nice simple rule here. I'm just going to say the rule is add 3. Moving on to the next term. We can see 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 7. Doesn't look as straightforward this time, so we're going to draw in the differences. So between 1 and 2, I need to add on 1. 2 to 4, I'm going to add on 2. 4 to 7, I'm going to add on 3. So I've got add 1, add 2, add 3. It's looking like my next term is going to be found by adding on 4. And the one after that is going to be found by adding on 5. So if we put those in, 7 add the 4 gives me 11, 11 add the 5 gives me 16. A little bit more complicated this time to describe this rule, so we're going to leave this at this level. Going on to the next one. This time looks like the numbers are decreasing in value. We've got a difference between 20 and 16 of 4, and this time I'm looking to take away 4. I'm going to check it's the same here. So if I've got 16 take away 4 gives me 12, so take away 4 again. Same for this one. Same for this one. So we're looking to take away 4 to find that term, and then take away 4 to find this term here as well. So if I got 4 take away 4 gives me 0, 0 take away 4, I end up on minus 4. So remember, we can go on the other side of our number line to have negative values here. Going on to the next example, this looks incredibly complicated compared to the ones we've done before. Whenever you get a complicated one, it's likely to be a multiplication or division that you're doing. And it sometimes helps to work backwards instead, because off the top of my head, I'm not sure what the relationship is between 1024 and 256, but I do know to get from 4 to 16, I would multiply by 4. I'm going the other way, so I'm going to do the opposite. So I'm looking that I would divide by 4 here to get to this number here. And some of you may know that 4 times 4 gives you 16. 16 times 4 gives you 64. So these are cube numbers. So that gives you the relationship between those there. You can double check the others on your calculator. So 256 divided by 64 is indeed 4, which means 256 divided by 4 gives you 64, and the same would go for this one here. So we've found our rule of divide by 4. So we've got 4 divided by 4, and then what our answer to that is, we're going to divide by 4 as well. So here 4 divided by 4 gives you 1. 1 divided by 4, so we can write it as 1 divided by, remember our fraction line means divided by 4 to give us a quarter, or some of you may know that 1/4 is the same as 0.25. Now I did forget to write in my rule up here, so I'm going to see that we've taken away 4 each time, so we're going to say subtract 4, and down here we have divided by 4. Okay, I'm going to put some questions up for you to have a try, I hope this helps with the questions. Okay, so here are the answers. Hope you got them right. Good luck with your homework. Thanks.